What I really want to talk about today is how our mental focus changes and affects our health. First, I want to give you the science of the brain and what the brain thinks about when something happens to us. The brain compartmentalizes things. Something happens to you, the brain prioritizes it. This all happens in split seconds. We don't even know this stuff is happening. The brain is so amazing. God created such a mechanism of the brain that we don't even use it as much as we should. Things that happen in your body are distracting the brain. So the brain is trying to get the body to focus on fixing itself. Will also focus on bad thoughts before it focuses on good thoughts. And this is really important because those bad thoughts could change your health status. And our minds and our mindset and our viewpoint and our perspectives all are focused primarily first on the negative. It actually is scientifically proven that the negative goes almost immediately into the memory part of your brain, whereas the positive things that happen to us kind of trickle into the memory part of our brain. It takes it a little bit more time to get into the memory part of our brain. When life seems out of balance and our mindset is out of balance, it's because of this interaction of what's going on in our brains. How many times do we fight with people in our mind? Somebody upsets me, like this Google review that she gave me. I'm battling her in my mind for days, which is not good. It's not a healthy response because battling that person in my mind is only allowing my brain to hold on to the negativity of what that's doing. And maybe you're holding on to the results of a negative doctor appointment or a negative test. Play these things and these negative scenarios over and over in your brain, and it causes illness and sickness in your bodies. Filling your mind with the negative isn't going to help you focus on the current problem that needs to get solved. Your brain is going to focus on the negative things, so we need to take that and turn those things around. Your power of your words are so important. Now, there were researchers out of the Medical Research Council Cognition and Brain Science Unit, and they trained 120 volunteers worldwide, so out of 16 countries, to suppress their negative thoughts, suppress the negative thoughts that were bothering these people. And what they found out from these participants were that their mental health improved. Let me say this, that when your mental health improves, your physical health improves. And a lot of times we focus our brains on the negative of our physical health when we create more physical ailments. So your mindset is very important. How you focus that mind is going to be equally as important on how you're going to age well and stay as healthy as you can stay. And mindset is mentioned about 160 times in the Bible. Can you imagine? God thinks it's so important about mentioning and talking about your mind. In Romans 12:2, it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." Imagine that. There's the answer to how to do this. We need to transform and renew our minds because that is what's going to keep us on the wellness track. In Philippians 4:6, it says, "Do not be anxious for anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition and thanksgiving, present your request to God." And Philippians 4:8, I love too. Finally, brothers and sisters, here's the answer to it all. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about those things. Think about such things, it says. And that's where we need to focus our mind. We can't focus our mind on the negative things. We have to stay on the things, like it says in Philippians, things that are true. Many times we focus on the negative, me included. I think I'm preaching to myself today because many times we focus on the negative. Maybe the doctor said, oh, I want to send you for a few tests. And right away, you know, people believe that that means that everything is bad. So the Bible's telling us, focus on whatever is true. Focus on true. And that's really important because we don't always focus on what's true. What's the truth? Like I was focusing on this bad Google review. That Google review is not true. It's not truth. So I'm not focusing on the things that are true. Focus on the truth. Focus on what's noble. Focus on what is right. We know these things, what is pure, what is lovely, and what is admirable, what is excellent or praiseworthy. Stay there. Don't accept these negative thoughts because these negative thoughts are going to cause sickness in your body.